We're used to hearing from another proverb that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. But Proverbs 1:7 says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But wait a minute, doesn't the Bible say that knowledge puffs up? Doesn't excessive knowledge cause us to be arrogant? Why does the Bible sometimes rebuke the gaining of knowledge and other times say it's a good thing? I think we often suffer from information overload. Simply collecting large amounts of data doesn't please God. It's often just for our own benefit. Sometimes it's to satisfy our own curiosity, and other times it's just so that we can win an argument. But knowledge isn't all bad. It's the kind of knowledge that we seek that can either dishonor or honor God. We can't have wisdom without some kind of knowledge. We don't need all of the knowledge in the world in order to be wise, but we do need some knowledge. God wants us to have knowledge of His Word. God wants us to have knowledge that leads to right actions. And God wants us to have a personal knowledge of Him. He wants us to know Him. And this kind of knowledge doesn't come from an arrogant spirit, but from humbling ourselves before God. We should recognize that knowledge, when filtered through the fear of the Lord, ought to lead to wisdom. Knowledge puffs up only when we obtain knowledge without the determination to glorify God with what we know. There are many false messages in the world today. It seems that many people are spreading their own false message, declaring that it's true. But how do we separate truth from error? Simple. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. The first and most important thing that we can know is that God is real and that we should be in awe of Him. So the question of the day today is, how do you make sure that you personally are obtaining knowledge not to puff yourself up, but to gain wisdom and honor God? Because with the internet today, it's so easy to look something up just to scratch our own personal itch. Is that okay? Or does that just puff us up? Let me know what you think. God bless you and see you tomorrow.